What's up, you guys? Welcome to my happy place. I've been gone for a while, so to help me get back into the swing of things, hey! Because your video got so many views last time. No, I got like 200. Oh.
Thanks, you 200.
I think it's actually like my lowest viewed video. See, if I want to be like a big YouTuber, I've decided I have to give into the commercialization of it.
There you go.
The relatability.
This video brought to you by Audible. You can try a free trial of Audible.
I wish. I'm sorry for the awful lighting, by the way, because we're just using the two shitty lights in the car. Because production value is important here at Satan's Trousers Incorporated. I got it incorporated. I don't know if I told you about that.
That's good for tax reasons.
Yeah, because I get taxed on the 55 cents I think I made on AdSense. So, what do we come here to say?
Story time.
Story time. Shmuli and I had a little adventure in New York City a little while back. And we've been planning on telling the story together, and we just never had the time together, or the alone time, as it were. Because we never see each other anymore. That would get us views. I hope they heard that, because I'm going to have to cut it. If it wasn't clear, I'm going to have to cut it. I work in New York City. Shmuli also works in New York City, working for a nonprofit. I, of course, work for The Man. We decided we were going to meet up for dinner, I believe, was the reason that we met up.
So.
Yeah, just to hang out.
We were waiting across the street, nowhere near Times Square, mind you, still midtown Manhattan. But this guy comes up, wraps his arm around Zach, and then I was holding my phone at the time, which, if you'll excuse me for a second, is not a smartphone. It's a rather dumb phone. It's this right here. Takes pictures, not good ones, but the guy, like, you know, sort of glances with his eyes and says, like, oh, take a picture. Not,
you didn't mention what the guy looked like. You completely neglected to mention the whole crux of this.
An Elvis impersonator with a pompadour wig and a sequined white jumpsuit.
But, like, very short, too. Like, he was like five.
Not the most convincing Elvis I've seen. He wraps his arm around Zach, nudges with his eyes, saying, take a picture of us. Not, hey guys, would you want to take a picture? I'm an Elvis impersonator.
I think we should break this down into reactions, because I was speechless at the time. I think that's an important thing.
I eked out like a no. I'm like a no thanks.
But the reason I was speechless is because I was trying to remember how I knew this person, because I couldn't imagine that there was somebody who had just snuck up behind me, wrapped his arm around me, and told me to take a picture. Like, I couldn't imagine that was a real scenario. Even though I was in New York and I'm used to this sort of thing, I couldn't imagine that is something that was actually happening to me. In my mind, I was like, I must know this person from somewhere. And he's like, oh, Zach, my good friend, take a picture with me. But so Shmuli manages to eke out a no.
No thanks.
And the guy responds with, what? You don't like Elvis? I was actually going to say, he's all right. That was my actual response was gonna be like, he's okay, but like I figured this guy's an Elvis impersonator and he doesn't think Elvis is just okay. So I figured that wasn't the safe response. And then you kind of eked out again like a no, some indiscriminate response, and the guy, without missing a beat, goes,
that's all right. I don't like Jews much either. And then he's gone. And we just look at each other and crack up.
So that was the beginning of the night. We walk towards the place that we're going to eat. And as we were arriving there, for those of you who follow me on Snapchat, you actually would have seen this happen. We passed by, and there's this guy sitting on one of these green folding chairs who is in the midst of, like, just, you know, like when you take off your pants, you take them off and you pull them off your ankles. He was like at that step of getting undressed completely. So just sitting on this green metal folding chair in the middle of Broadway, 42nd Street, I believe.
Somewhere around there.
Buck-ass nude. And that's pretty much that. I think that's how that we passed him. At least he wasn't anti-Semitic.
That too.
I mean, he could have been.
He could have been.
He kept it
At
to
least
himself.
not enough.
He kept it to himself. Anyways, we kept walking. We go to the place that we're going to eat. You want some gum?
I don't want to be chewing gum on the things.
No, please take it afterwards.
I think we could wrap it up. No.
Well, no, because this is the this is your part of the story.
Flower thing?
The flower, of course.
Oh, that's not such an important.
Oh, come on.
I kind of like it.
I want to actually ask the people. Like, I'm curious if they would have responded. So Shmuli has a very impressive talent. Shmuli is fantastic at twisting balloons. He happens to be excellent at it. It's something he had a passion for when he was much younger, and just it continued it, and he's really good at it. He's really good. It's not like a career or something that he could ever, do something really important with. His mother's a little bit disappointed that that's where he chose to spend his time, but overall, he's pretty good at that thing that he does. So, for his job, which I don't know if I mentioned, but Shmuli saves the honeybees for a living.
They do need saving. Made a balloon flower.
He made a balloon flower just to attract attention. And we went to this place to get food, and there was a very cute girl behind the counter, and she commented on his little balloon thing, and he said, "Would you like it?" And she said, "Oh my gosh," she got all excited about it. As we were ordering our food, we were having a nice little conversation with her.
So I decided that I could walk outside. I had some balloons with me. I asked her what colors she preferred, and I went out and made a nice, even larger, nicer, more ornate flower to give to her.
And so I said, or I believe you said, should I put my number in there? I think he said it you almost as a joke. You were like should I stick my number in there? And I immediately was like, absolutely. You should absolutely do that. That seems like the smartest plan of action here. So and he's like, I don't know. And he does it. In the end, he does it. And he leaves it there. And we said goodbye, and we walked out, and we left it on the side, and we didn't even see that she got it.
So it might have even blown away or fallen off.
I don't think it did. I don't think it did, Shmuli. We left, and as we were leaving, I said, I really hope that she calls the number, because I put so much hope into that. I was so hopeful. And it was such a wholesome way to give a number to somebody. Anyways, what I'm curious about is she didn't end up calling, and don't me.
Okay.
I'm curious from your if you're watching, what the fuck? No, but I'm curious from you guys if that. See, I thought it was a smart move.
Was it creepy? Was it cute? Leave
a comment. You put the comment anyways, even though
you said not to.
I said not to. Have you been chewing gum this whole time?
Not the whole time. You'll see in the editing. That's a wrap. If you like this video,
I think you basically just ended it by now you're chewing gum. Stop it. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be coming out with videos once a week now, I promise. My name is Zach.
And I'm Shmuli. Is that too?
You're so goddamn cheery. Stop it.
I'm happy.
Spit out your goddamn gum. Give a taste. Bye.